You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and in New Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this edition of our show, Joanna Duncan stops by to talk about Space Camp coming to the John and Annie Glenn Museum in New Concord. Kellie Brown and Jamie Hops from the Guernsey County Board of DD tell us about a free inclusive football and cheerleading clinic, and we offer an excerpt from a past Cambridge City Band July 4th concert at the park. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to another brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We're coming to you, as always, from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Man, it is a gorgeous day. Temperatures in the 70s today. It's perfect. Yes. And we have Joanna Duncan in as our first guest today, representing the John and Annie Glenn Museum, also the Zane Grey Museum in New Concord. Good to see you. How are you?
I am just fine, because how could you be anything but on today?
Isn't it a great day out there?
It is amazing. It is amazing. We want more of this.
Good to be alive.
Yes,
and you know, you're busy at this time of the year.
Yes.
And you came in to talk about Space Camp.
Yes, we are so excited to celebrate John Glenn's birthday. We've been doing Space Camp now for 4 or 5 years, and the Space Camp has taken off. We've done different segments doing the planets. We have done the International Space Station, but this year we're back to doing the planets because came up with the idea of using one of my favorite books, The Magic School Bus.
That's after my time. We were talking, do you remember this? And I said, no, I really don't remember the Magic School. I remember Dick, Jane, and Spot is what I remember, but tell us about, what's the Magic School Bus all about?
Well, the Magic School Bus, for everybody who's watching that is a young person, Joanna Cole came out with, and Bruce Deegan came out with this wonderful series, and they have a teacher, Miss Frizzle, who takes the students on amazing trips in her school bus. Now,
they fly through the universe in the school bus. That is cool.
The universe in the school bus. Or go through your human body, or go through a garden. I mean, there is a whole series.
Oh, okay.
There are 22 hours of this if you want to watch it yourself.
Well, you have my interest peaked now.
Yes.
You know, I want to see it.
So she is the dream teacher who takes, and so we're going to use, this was one of her original ones, through the solar system. We're going to use that, and we're going to make New Concord into a solar system by starting at the florist shop, the village florist, with the sun, and then we'll have all the way through town, all of the planets. And we've done this before when there was Pluto, and we had to walk all the way out past the S Bridge.
Now there's no Pluto.
No, there's no Pluto. We're so excited.
Which I'm still upset about them taking Pluto off the list.
You know, John did so many wonderful things in his life, John Glenn did. But one of the things, and it wasn't his fault, he was born in July, and it's one of the hottest months. It's not a beautiful day like we have today. So it typically, having kids out there walking, we needed something exciting to get to planet to planet to planet. So Miss Frizzle came to my mind, and then who was going to dress like Miss Frizzle? I knew it wasn't going to be you guys.
No, that leaves us out.
Rachel Pollack from Muskingum University agreed to. So she has bought her dress and her wig, and she is going to be our Miss Frizzle.
So our Miss Frizzle is going to be there, leading the tour.
Our Miss Frizzle, and we are so excited. So people who come to this on July 11th, and we need reservations for it. So
how do they make the reservations?
They need to call our office at 740-826-3305. And we have a few spots left. I just looked yesterday, and so we still have some spots left, and I might go over a little bit. I've gotten these books from Scholastic, and so between Scholastic and Century Bank, they are sponsoring the book, so everyone's going to get a book at the end. So I got a few extras, so I can go a little bit over my desired number. We'll all meet at the John and Annie Glenn Museum. So we'll all meet there before we start walking. So nobody has to start walking real soon. And we want Miss Frizzle to join us. We're also in that day, we're starting at 9:30 in the morning. And in that day, we're hoping to walk early in the morning when it's a little bit cooler. We'll end up having pizza at the church with a cupcake to celebrate, and we'll sing happy birthday to John, he would have been 96 years old this year. So we'll do all of that, and then we'll come back down to the museum. And this year is such an exciting year because we switched over the main floor to 1962.
Okay.
And many of the people who are coming to this program haven't been there, so we're going to walk them through 1962, the year that John Glenn went up in space in the Mercury
And that
capsule.
was a big year for John and Annie Glenn and the whole space program.
It was an inaugural year for
was.
all of us here
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah.
And then we're going to end up making a diorama, and you can see the diorama here. We still have Pluto on our diorama because that's
Pluto
the old
should be
one.
on there. Yes.
I should pull Pluto off, but we'll make
Leave it on.
We'll make a diorama, and so they'll have a diorama to take home and a book to take home with them, and a wonderful day full of memories with Miss Frizzle.
It's going to be amazing.
It's really going to be amazing.
You know, and people like me, I've always been interested in space astronomy. I wanted to be an astronaut, but I realized then they didn't take chubby astronauts, so I had to switch vocations. But I've always been interested in the study of the planets, and I know I'm not alone. A lot of people who are going to be taking part in this are also interested as well.
Right, we're looking for ages 8 to 12. That just seems to be a good fit for this program. So if anyone is interested, please call that office number at 826-3305 and get registered as quickly as possible. It's $20 for the entire day. We have sponsors like Century National Bank, Ferris Funeral Home, and of course the Scholastic Book Company, who has really given us a good deal on their books because they knew it was for John Glenn.
Yeah, and
So we're excited.
folks, you know, and I say, you know, you have all this close to home. You have the John Glenn. We're about out of time, but the John and Annie Glenn Museum, the National Zane Grey Museum, right here in our area. Why not take part in it this year?
Right, this is the year to see our Miss Frizzle.
Our Miss Frizzle. Adam knew.
He did.
He knew that. Well, you know, I know it's going to be an exciting year for you guys.
It
busy
is
year.
already. It is
and,
already.
We'll have you come back on and maybe talk about what's going on with Zane Grey.
Yeah, and we have Fall Festival coming up, so
Okay.
I'll come back in
Okay, great.
August sometime and talk about Fall Festival
right.
because we're going to do a touch of truck.
All right.
And
So
that is,
that's always cool.
Oh my gosh, that is so
All
popular
right.
with kids.
Joanna
people,
Duncan,
and
John and Annie
yeah.
Glenn, and National Zane Grey Museum. Thank you for
Right.
coming in.
Oh, you are so
Wish you the
welcome.
best with Space Camp.
Right, it'll be wonderful.
All right. Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a
great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town. My next guests are Kellie Brown and Jamie Hops. Kellie is the superintendent for the Guernsey County Board of Developmental Disabilities, or DD for short, and Jamie Hops is the community relations for the same. Good to see you guys. Kellie, always good to see you. Jamie, nice to meet you. You have a big event that's going to be coming up, second annual, but I wanted to start by saying congratulations. This is your 60th year?
This is. We are having a 60th birthday party. So
That's amazing.
Coincidentally, 10 years ago, I was hired as superintendent, and one of my first things is we were having a 50th. And so now, 10 years later, fast forward, we're getting ready for our 60th. And what makes Guernsey County so special is our citizens of Guernsey County were pioneers. So the rest of Ohio and legislation that permitted boards to levy and do different things and form a board didn't happen until 10 years later. So actually 10 years before legislation, a group of parents got together and said, you know, here in Guernsey County, we want something more for children with developmental disabilities. And so they started a one-room classroom in the basement of a church, and we started Guernsey County DD Services.
Wow.
So we're pioneers, and you know, we've always kind of raised the bar for other counties across Ohio, and we want to keep doing that.
And we're going to expand on that here a little bit later. But let's talk about the event you have coming up on July 15th. It's a free, inclusive football clinic, but also this year you're adding a cheerleading clinic, correct?
That's
Let's
correct.
talk about it.
So last year we met up with the Legends of Football, and this is a foundation with former NFL football players, and they, after they've retired, they've decided they want to do something to give back to the communities. And so they periodically do these clinics. And so what we wanted to do was to partner with them to bring the football players here, have a football clinic here in Guernsey County, and we wanted inclusive. Everything that we do and money we put towards community events is always about inclusive events, because we don't want to set up any more segregated sites, segregated work, segregated play. We want everybody to recreate together, because when you're with people of diverse natures, diverse backgrounds, you become a more diverse community and a more accepting community. And so we had this event last year, and we had a phenomenal turnout. About 125 kids.
Oh, that is good.
All dressed in bright yellow, because we give out free T-shirts to those who register.
That's cool.
So it's really exciting. And so we separate age groups. So we had preschoolers in their division doing all kinds of turns and hits and passes, along with, you know, all the way up. And so we even had some adults with developmental disabilities and some adults without disabilities that just wanted to be around the professional football players. And so it was really exciting. We partnered with the Kiwanis for this, and the Kiwanis provides all the drinks and refreshments. It's a short 2-hour event. Last year, everybody had a great time. We had some girls, little girls, that were like, "What's for me?" And so actually, one of the football players had they brought somebody with them that was a former cheerleader, and so we started this little cheerleader thing in the middle, and they're like, hey, can we expand it this year? So we got actually some of the local high schools. I believe we have John Glenn in Cambridge, correct, Jamie?
Yes.
And their cheerleaders are actually going to come and perform a little clinic as well for the kids.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Well, let's get Jamie in here for a minute. We talk about, you know, who wouldn't want to be learning under an NFL coach or an NFL player who have reached the ultimate top level? But who's going to be coming this year?
This year we have Anthony Griggs. He's actually the president of the Legends of Football Foundation, and he was actually a former OSU player. We also have Jamar Martin, who played for OSU, and A.J. Dalton.
Some great names.
Yeah.
And people who know football know those names as well. Now, I understand that there's a registration deadline. Is that correct?
The registration deadline is June 30th.
Okay, June 30th. But again, it's for all ages, and that's probably a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is a lot of fun, and we really want the registration ahead of time, because so we can make sure that all the children have T-shirts, and so that they can contact Jamie at the Guernsey County Board office, or they can go onto our website to get information as well.
But it's inclusive.
It's inclusive. We want everybody. We want everybody out participating together, and you know, everybody that was there last year, I think, really appreciated the inclusiveness of the event.
Wow, that is so cool. Again, it's coming up July 15th at McFarland Stadium. Is it going to be yellow again this year?
No.
It's a different
yellow
color?
attracts bees.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, we're going to do a green.
That's a good point
we're
right
green,
there.
More like a leaf, less like a flower.
Yes.
So
I love that.
Yeah. So it is only from 10 to noon.
Okay.
So it's a short 2-hour event.
Okay.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's kids playing together, which is what our mission is about. It's about everybody learning the skills together
and having fun together.
And having fun.
We've got less than 2 minutes. Let's talk about the week of sharing that's going to be geared around these anniversaries.
Correct. So the County Board Association represents all 88 counties, and they've challenged the 88 counties for their 50th to do a week of service. And so we are all like posting things and hashtagging, and kids know what that means. I'm not really sure, but Jamie knows what that means. And so we are doing. We've started our sharing a little bit ahead of time, just kind of get a little head start on it. Last Friday, a group of our Independent Stars went with some people from Byesville, and they planted flowers at the Byesville Park. We're going to be doing some no-sew blankets, which is really exciting. These are the fleece blankets, and they come cut. And we would like community members to sponsor a blanket, like for $20. And then we have partnered with the Senior Citizen Center. And so adults with disabilities and senior citizens from the center are going to make the blankets together. Okay. And these blankets go to kids that are newly placed in foster care.
Okay.
So
wow, you guys do
it's
so
us
much.
Helping more people.
Yeah.
And the more we help each other.
Yeah. And Jamie, we've got less than a minute. How can somebody find out more about what DD does? Board of DD.
You can contact me at the county board. It's 439-4451. My extension is 6821 if you want to sign up for the Legends of Football or if you want more information on the blankets.
All right. It's going to be a great day.
It is going to be a great day.
It is going to be. And I like the point about wearing green this year.
Yeah.
Because yellow attracts bees. I
Yes,
love
it
that.
does.
I love that. Kellie Brown, Superintendent, and Jamie Hops, the Community Relations for the Guernsey County Board of Development of Disabilities. Always good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you, and thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope your event goes well.
Thanks.
All right, back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Boomerama and the Cambridge City Band Concert. Everybody's getting excited about it. It's coming up on July 4th at the Cambridge City Park. And to get you excited and pumped up about it, we want to offer this excerpt from a past year city band concert. If you've never been to one, you're missing a whole lot. So see what you think.
A modest English schoolmaster born in 1825 contributed Almighty Father Strong to Save to a hymnal in 1860, giving its captions, "For those at sea, those men see the works of the Lord and his wonders in the deep." Now known as the Navy Hymn, William Whiting's poem invokes the protective hand of God for those in peril on the sea. In 1937, Robert Spencer, recognizing that faith can protect us everywhere, brought the hymn up to date by adding stanzas that cover modern transportation by land and by air as well. The tune for all stanzas is by John Bacchus Dykes. And now, the Navy Hymn, featuring Mr. Jack Marlin and myself.
What do you think? Great, huh? Well, you can see it for yourself. WILE-FM will be broadcasting this year's concert, and 96 FM, again, Mr. Jeremy Scott working hard, providing the soundtrack for this year's Boomerama fireworks display, so it promises to be great. Yeah, hey, this segment 3, we'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
That's going to do it for this edition of our show. Thank you so very much for watching, and thanks again to our guests, Joanna Duncan, Kellie Brown, Jamie Hops, and Dr. Burke Jones and the Cambridge City Band. Speaking of the activities going on at the park, especially Boomerama, you know donations are always needed for Boomerama. They put on Boomerama by the donations that come in. So if you want to help out, you can find donation forms on our website, yourradioplace.com, or I think you can stop in at City Hall as well. So please donate. For producer director Adam Green, I'm Perry Bronny. See you next time on Talk of the Town.
Sitting for 3 or more hours a day can cut off 2 years of a person's life.
Obesity causes 44% of diabetes.
Obesity in teens and children has nearly tripled in 30 years.
Lack of exercise is as deadly as smoking.
Get going, Guernsey!
For more information about Healthy Guernsey, call Southeastern Med's Wellness Resource Department at 435-2946 or visit seormc.org.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
ESPN Cambridge is also your local sports authority too, featuring local high school sports all year round with some viewable on cable TV 2 in Cambridge or streaming online at yourradioplace.com/YRPTV. Your home for sports is ESPN Cambridge, FM 107.9, AM 1270.